Okay, I know that Navajo can get a little bit complex, so I'm going to break down every bit of information as easily as I can possibly make it into different videos, into multiple videos. Now, here are 3 sentences. Bill is playing in the schoolyard. Bill plays every day. Bill played in the game yesterday. Now in English we have the verb root or the verb stem, and then we have the suffix. The verb root or the verb stem would be the verb, the name of the verb, like play. Play is the verb. You can't change that. It can't be pla, it can't be lay, it can't be a. It has to be play to mean play. For example, you add an s to play to say plays if you want to say that Billy plays in the present or presently. You add ing to play if you want to say that Billy is playing at this very, very moment. You add ed, ed, to the end of play if you want to say that Billy played in the past tense. If you study other languages other than English, you'll see the same pattern in verbs, like in Spanish or Japanese even. You'll have a verb stem, and then you'll have to add an ending onto it to say when it happens. So basically in English you have the verb stem, or you could call it the root of the word, or the stem, and then you have the suffix. Now, you might be watching this and wondering, what's this have anything to do with Navajo? Well, it has a lot to do with it, because Navajo has one thing in common with English. It has verb stems or roots. But the only difference in Navajo is the fact that instead of suffixes, there are prefixes. So instead of having a chunk of letters added on at the end of the word, like in English, you have a chunk of letters added on at the front of the word. So, if you want to compare it to English, it would be like saying ing play instead of playing. This is a poor representation of how a Navajo verb would be, but I'm just trying to explain to people who don't understand. Basically, it's like saying I ing play in one word, or ing I play. The reason why I add the word I within that word that I gave as an example that I made up is because in real life Navajo, prefixes are added to verbs to say who did what. So I'm just trying to kind of stay true to how things would be, but this is a poor representation, and I'm not very far into learning about this myself, but I'm learning and I'm making videos about it. So I hope this helps you as much as it helps me.